So, nice. Yeah, thank you very much for the opportunity to do the interview with you. Right in my left hand, I got your new record, Mankind Woman, on vinyl, of course. And yeah, I want to talk a little bit about that. And yeah, some minutes ago, I saw your new music video. It's a video clip to the song Chocolatize. And I want to ask, how many trucker caps did you use for that clip? Because for those who don't see this until now, you wrote the lyrics on your cap.
Yeah, that's a good question. I think it might have been up around 15, 16 hats maybe, and yeah, we were just having fun, and you know, there's a swap meet near my house here in Venice that I've bought my trucker hats from for many years, and they always obviously come blank, and I always like to write things on them, and so we came up with the idea of writing keywords from the lyrics of Chocolatize for the video, and then switching hats out, much like the Subterranean Homesick Blues video clip of Bob Dylan back in the mid-'60s, you know.
Nice. And yeah, you know, new record came out on Heavy Psych Sounds, which is a record label from Italy, and it is well established for stoner rock, desert rock, psych, doom, etc. And my simple question is, why did you decide to work with them?
Oh yeah, I just thought that you know, I really enjoyed making records for Napalm, but in the end they're a heavy metal record label, and it was pretty clear over the years that they don't really have a genuine, an inspired interest in the kind of music that I play.
Yeah.
I think Napalm sees it as a growing market, but heavy metal will always be their priority.
Yeah.
As it should be. That's where their heart is at. That's where their finances are at. But in those years, in the years that I've been making records, solo records, for sure. I mean, there's not really been too many, if any, record labels that are focusing on this kind of music.
Yeah.
And Gabriele seems to be one of the few that is solely dedicated to, you know, supporting this kind of music. And so I feel it's like a gift, you know, for me to be able to make records with, and it's fantastic.
Yeah. I recognize that you will re-release some classics of your collection. For example, the record Local Angel or Tres Dias on vinyl and CD, also on Heavy Psych Sounds. Do you plan to re-release more stuff in the future?
Yeah, I mean, that was part of our deal, and it's part of the big plan, the master plan, which is to, you know, the excitement to work with Gabriele at Heavy Psych Sounds wasn't just to produce new records, but to also re-release my entire back catalog and some other stuff that's never been released. So we've got a pretty big plan going here.
Oh, very interesting. So yeah, let's talk a bit about your new record, Mankind Woman. And for me and other Germans, can you explain what the title or the term means, Mankind Woman?
Yeah, it's kind of, I like that it's open to interpretation, really. I mean, it's a term, or it's an idea, or it's a combination of words that just struck me when I was in the creative process for this record. And you know, and it's just, I'm a man, and I have always loved and respected women. I'm one of those guys who kind of wholeheartedly believes that women are the more powerful of the species. You know, they're just, you know, so I truly believe that. I think they're smarter, and I do
Yeah, nice. I really like the song Pisces, and in that song you say, "I am so sick and tired of being sick and tired." Can you tell us what makes you really sick and tired? Like music business, politics, or daily habits?
Yeah, I think all of it, you know. I think just the daily grind, you know. But just like, you know, reading the news. I was reading a lot of news when I was doing this record. And yeah, just the political and social climate of the United States right now. And I think the media and how things get, you know, things get kind of blown out of proportion, and just the modern mindset with all the technology, and like it's exhausting. You know, it's really exhausting sometimes. You know, so that's just me talking about that.
Yeah. Can you explain us what is the story behind the track "Nation of Indica"? It's the last song of that record, and it's more like spoken words instead of saying the lyrics.
Yeah, it's just a celebration. It's a celebration, you know, an ode to the cannabis plant, and you know, and these are some. I don't sing the lyrics. I don't do the vocal performance. That's Sean Wheeler. But I wrote the words, and Sean really enjoyed the words, and I really love Sean as a person and as a performer, and I love his voice, and I thought it would be perfect. I kind of wrote and kind of came up with the idea of that song with him in mind. And, you know, yeah, it's just about, it's a speech of freedom.
Yeah. Nice. I also recognize there's also a featured guest on Chocolate Ties. It's Nick Oliveri. And can you tell us how this kind of collaboration came up?
Well, Nick and his woman just recently moved from LA to the desert, and I have a house in the desert. That's where we recorded this record. And Nick and I, you know, it's nice because we're both very busy, but our relationship goes back. Our roots go deep, and we're like brothers. And so, you know, one particular night we were working. He happened to be in town, and he called up. I said, "Hey man, let's hang out. Come on over and let's have some beers and check out some of the new stuff." And he came over, and you know, and we had a good time catching up. And then I was like, "Hey man," and he's like, "Yeah, let me jump on this record, man. Let me do something." I said, "All right, well, how about this thing on this track?"
Yeah.
So he's like, "Right on." So he just did it, you know. Very casual.
Nice. You're doing music for around 30 years or so, and did also a lot of stuff. And I want to ask, which compliment touches you more? If somebody is saying, "Hey, Mankind Woman is your masterpiece as a solo artist," "Bring Back Kaya / Visashino," or at least "The Action Is Go" of Fu Manchu is probably the best of its genre.
To be perfectly honest, I think the compliment that most moves me is when people of all ages come up to me and say, "You know what? You know, I ran into some hard times, but I played your music and it got me through it."
Yeah.
That means the most to me, you know.
I think 2018 is also a major year for the desert stoner rock heroes like Fu Manchu released a new record, you released a new record, Nebula are back on track, the Freaks released stuff. And do you can imagine to come to Europe with one or two of this kind of band and do a kind of like desert hero tour or something in the future?
Yeah, I would very much be into that. That sounds like a lot of fun. I'm actually playing a handful of shows here in California with Nebula next month, and I'm excited about that. And but I think it would be great to tour Europe with Fu Manchu someday. That would be awesome. Or the Freaks, or that'd be great.
Yeah. I also recognize that you will come to Europe, I think in November/December. Do you have also plans for the next year, for spring or summer?
Yeah, we'll be there in November, and we'll be back there next summer as well. That's correct.
Oh, okay. Yeah, my last question is, our magazine is called Moshpit Passion, and at least our interview partner should tell his last or first mosh pit experience. Do you have maybe a nice story to tell?
Well, the first time I don't know if it was the first, but my earliest memory of being in a mosh pit, we used to call them slam pits. I think mosh was a term that was used on the East Coast in the United States. That was more of an East Coast term, but in the West Coast and certainly down in Southern California, we referred to it as just the pit, you know.
Yeah.
And we would call it slam dancing.
Yeah.
And you know, we were kids. And some of the older guys would go in the garage and we'd play the Sex Pistols and jump around. But I think the first time was at a show. It was DI, which was the remaining members of the Adolescents.
Yeah.
You know, Casey Royer and they played in Palm Springs, and actually Sean Wheeler's band, Zizo ZC Zadtrack and the Dune Buggy Attack Battalion opened up.
Yeah.
And I went to that show. I was very young, and the only other kid that was there that was my age was Nick Oliveri.
Oh.
And we were excited to see each other, and we got in the pit, and we're dancing around, and pushing everybody around, and pushing ourselves around, and we were having a great time. That was probably the earliest memory of doing that.
Nice, Brant. Thank you very much. I wish you all the best with your new record, Mankind Woman, which is out now on Heavy Psych Sounds, and I guess we will see us in November, December when you come here to Europe.
Okay, sounds good.
Yeah, thank you, man. Have a good day. See ya. Bye.